everyone, welcome to Puppy Day School with Mochi. This is week 1 and each week we will be doing video review lessons for you. The first week is really just about getting comfortable with our routine, figuring out how to socialize properly with the other dogs. So there's not a ton of stuff that you can be doing, but I'm going to teach you 2 things today that we will be working on throughout the entire program. The first one is called name game. The second one is called hand targeting or the touch game. So they're both pretty simple, but general rules anytime we're training are this. You want to have really high quality treats. You want to have them in really small pieces. So even if I'm talking about like something like string cheese, okay? I want to have it like barely like bite size, like if I had it next to my pinky nail, like it's like just the tiniest little thing. And yes, very good. Because we go through a lot of treats during our training sessions. And so especially for a small breed dog, we want to be able to keep them motivated so that they're not getting overly stuffed during our training sessions. And again, we don't want to give them an upset belly. So even the pre-portioned training treats that'll, say in a bag and they look like this little round circle or a square, I even cut those into quarters. So just know that size is important. You don't really want to overstuff your pup. And I also mix in a lot of their kibble so that I have different values of treats depending on what I'm working on at any given moment. The other thing I want you to know about treats is that even when I'm wearing like my training pack like this, which I try to avoid, but I can't all the time, I don't want to, if I grab a handful of treats, I don't want to ever have treats sitting out in front of my body like this. This is a really obvious body language cue to a dog, like, oh, you've got food, I'm going to pay attention now. So even though we're using rewards, as much as I can, I try to keep them off my body and on a table or something like that, and grab them as needed. If I have a handful of stuff, I want to keep them either slightly behind my back or in some kind of neutral position, like in a pocket or something like that. But again, they're ready to roll. I don't want to have my timing be mixed up by trying to like reach into a pocket and grab treats out. So when I say have them in a pocket, they're in my hand in a pocket. They're not, so I'm ready to pull out and reward the dog as soon as I can. So let's move on. Let's talk about name game. Name game is all about teaching your puppy that when I say your name, it means you stop what you're doing, you look at me, and you pay attention, you find out what's next. So it's really important cue. I don't care how many things I can teach a puppy, if I can't get them to stop and pay attention when things get really distracting for them, then it's really pointless that they know 20,000 different cues. 20,000, that'd be awesome. How about like, let's start with 20. So here we go. The goal of this is that when I say my puppy's name, I want them to stop and snap their head in my direction and look at me and find out what I need. And I'm going to put a ton of value into that behavior by rewarding every time I get that eye contact. So usually I start with a less exciting treat like a piece of kibble. I'm actually going to move this little bit. Less exciting, and I just distract the puppy. I put it over here so it's so their head turns away from me. Here you go, Mochi. Yes, go find that. Good job, Mochi. Yes. Okay, now you saw what happened. I said the puppy's name. Mochi went to look for a treat, then sniffed the ground a bunch of times. And what did I not do? I didn't repeat the puppy's name. That is #1 rule of name game. You cannot keep repeating the puppy's name. You get to say it one time. If they don't within 5 or 10 seconds look at you, then you've got to figure out how to make how to make it easier so the puppy can be successful. But again, we're just starting out. So here we go. I'm going to do another one. I'm going to stay down at the puppy's level this time. Go find it. Good job. Mochi. Yes. And I want the puppy to walk towards me. Ready? Go find it. Mochi. piece of kibble, and then I'm rewarding the eye contact with a little piece of cheese. Okay, so ready? Go find it. Good job. Mochi! Yes! And again, my treat with my hand with the treat, the reward, does not happen until the dog is looking at me and close enough to me that I could touch them. Ready? Go find it. Mochi! Yes! Good job! Very good. So that is name game. We will work on that in a time. Hand targeting. I'm going to demo it, then I'm going to tell you why we use it. Ready? Touch. Yes. Touch. Yes. So hand targeting is simply teaching your puppy to take, when I put out my open palm, the puppy's nose bonks my open palm. Okay, so touch. Yes. Touch. Yes. Good job. I'm also using what we call a marker word. Touch. Yes. My marker word is the word that tells the dog when they've done the exact thing I'm looking for. So in this instance, it's your nose hits the palm of my hand. Up, up, up. Touch. Yes. Good job. Really important. Touch. Yes. Good job. Very good. Okay, good job. So we will use hand targeting for a ton of things. It's a fabulous way to get your puppy to touch. Yes. To come closer to you, to refocus them if we're out and about and they get barking at something. I can have them do a hand target. It's a really mental exercise that I can use to redirect or distract my puppy or get them closer to me. It's awesome. So those are the two things that I want you to work on this weekend. Mochi has done such a good job. It's taking probably close to 2 hours in the crate during the day. Not without some, if I start moving around, I'll get some barking, I'll ignore it, and usually he settles back down. So he's done an awesome job this week. We're very proud of you, and we will see you guys next week. Bye.